question from our viewer was essentially, how would you handle the fentanyl crisis? Because, man, it is affecting so many families. Yeah. Commissioner Keith.
I mean, it's absolutely a huge issue for all of us, and that starts with more security at our borders. We have to do a better job controlling what comes across our borders. And so, you know, and our police definitely, this is something that they're having to pay attention to day in and day out. It's education. We need to reach out to our young people, to our families, and let them understand that a simple evening out and thinking, oh, this is just a lark, it could take their life. I mean, this fentanyl epidemic it's real, and as your mayor, I will do everything that I can to educate, but to also work to make sure that let people know we want the border more secure.
State Representative Nichols.
Thank you. Thank you for the question. Look, this is something I think about a lot. I have a 16-year-old son, and he and his friends are really good kids, and we've seen oftentimes really good kids either make a mistake or there's something in something that they didn't know, and it is out of control. It's dangerous, and for me, you know, I've talked at the top about making sure that we're addressing the issue of violent repeat offenders. I think that's also for those folks who are part of these drug cartels who are in our communities, who are actually here in Tulsa. I think we have to make sure that we're doing everything we can to protect public safety here, using intelligence, making sure that we have high punishments for those who would give these things to our young people, who would spread them across our community. And then we also have to invest in drug treatment programs to make sure that folks who maybe have fallen into it, or maybe folks who are at threat of relapse, don't do it. It can cost them their lives. We have to educate, we also have to enforce the law, and we have to treat folks in this community.
Many people consider that kind of a national issue and more the federal government's responsibility. I would like to ask each of you quickly, if you can do it in maybe 20 seconds or so, are there some specific things that the city of Tulsa can do to address this issue that a lot of people consider to be a federal issue? Mr. Nichols first.
Fentanyl issue?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, if it's in our community, it's just like any other thing we address when it comes to drugs. We break up those drug enterprises, and then we make sure that we're invested, frankly, and like I said before, the treatment programs to make sure people don't relapse. We have to take away the market that people feel and the resources that Tulsa Police Department needs to do it in collaboration with other departments across this community, right? We can't just, fentanyl has no borders. So whether it's Broken Arrow Police Department, Tulsa Police Department, we all have to work together to make sure we're breaking up these drug gangs and investing in treatment for folks that need it.
Commissioner Keith.
Yeah, I think that was well said. You know, it is definitely an issue, and you know, it is a federal issue that we need to work with on the borders. But our TPD, they are very good at what they do. But this is one of those deadly killers that's kind of silent. And for me, I think as mayor, one of the best things we can do is get out and do outreach and make sure that people are paying attention and do a public service campaign. But people do need to know the dangers of fentanyl.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity for that follow-up question. Appreciate that tonight.